And now comes the time where we need to discuss about the ternary operator. So how it is exactly related to the if-else condition, let's check out inside the IntelliJ IDE. Now the syntax to define the ternary operator in Java is little bit tricky, but trust me, the ternary operator is one of the very useful operators in Java. You can use it in place of if-else condition statements as well. So whatever code that we have written here can be easily transformed into the ternary operator. So first of all, what does a ternary operator looks like? So it is actually in the form of condition, question mark, and then expression 1 and then expression 2. Now let us assume this condition is actually this condition is secular. So for that, here down the side, let us use this syntax. First write the condition that is secular and then give a question mark. Now let us assume that this statement is basically the expression 1. So for that, here what I will do, I will simply copy this string and paste it here. And now after expression 1, I have to use a colon. So again I will use the colon and then expression 2. Now let us assume that this else part is actually the expression 2. So whatever code that we have here is actually the expression 2. So from this expression, let us copy this string and paste it here. And as usual, at the end a semicolon is expected, so let us use it in order to complete the statement. Now here it shows some error that it is not actually a statement. Now the syntax of ternary operator is this much only. But what happens is that whenever this condition is true, then expression 1 will be executed. And if the condition is false, then expression 2 will be executed. So here accordingly we have to assign the expression 1 and expression 2 to some variable. Now in our case we are using the string message. So similarly I will define a string and call it, let's say, msg message, right? Because we can't use another message here because this message variable is already defined here. So you cannot use the same variable name inside the main method. So here what I will do, let us use msg, the short form of message. And now when this condition is actually true, then this string will be assigned to this message string. And if the condition is actually false, then this string will be assigned as a value to this string message, right? So here let us revert it back to is secular variable. And now let us print out the message msg and let's run the code. So there we go, we are getting the same output for the ternary operator as well. So you can check out yourself what is the advantage of using the ternary operator in Java. In case of if-else condition, we wrote about 6 to 7 lines of code. But in case of ternary operator, just 2 lines of code we have written and it is giving out the same output as we got in case of if-else condition. So you can now know while doing any Java programming how beneficial is the ternary operator compared to the if-else.